My name is Lotus, and you are watching The Bridge STK.
Another page written, it's time for a new chapter. Memories are vivid with endless moments I capture. Cognac sipping with that Kodak snapping. Laughing, smiling, it's a natural reaction. Family is grubbing.
Now, you were born in the Philippines, but raised a little bit in Japan, but you've been over here in Stockton. You're actually our first local artist that we're doing in Stockton for at least, what, 12 years or so?
Yeah, around 12 years.
Yeah, and so, but we heard your music and it has a very like positive, outlook and stuff on it. And Stockton is supposed to be, the most miserable, hopeless place and all that kind of stuff. So how do you like maintain such a positive outlook and stuff coming from what's supposed to be, this awful, negative place?
Stockton, yes. Stockton is known to be the most, I guess, miserable city. But what really made me give me that positive outlook on life, I started learning more about my faith, going to these meetings every Sunday, and it just made me more conscious about, who I am, how I can affect people, through my ways, through the changes that I do. And I figured if you want to see a certain change in your life, you want to be that change. Don't let it affect you. You don't let your environment really influence you. Because you still have yourself, You still have yourself. You don't let yourself be swayed into into those things. Because if you really believe in yourself, that you can really make a change. Like, people would respect that, and people will see that, and they'll get this different energy from you as you continue pursuing what is right.
Concentrating on the life after hip-hop by carrying all of the elements I've been taught. Peace, love, and unity's the root of me. Done with all the foolery, influencing the youth for what I choose to see.
Say this one thing, bloom where you're planted. Where did you get that from? We love that, and it's such a perspective changer. Like, where did you get that? Yeah.
I actually got that in one of my English classes. We were reading, we were going over poetry pieces, and we read this poetry piece by Tupac called "The Rose That Grew Out of Concrete," and I really loved that poem. That poem resonated with me. Tupac in that poem talks about just being able to go against the grain, and not necessarily, like I said, not giving into those influences around you that are telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that. You could still grow, you could still be who you want to be as long as you believe, and be a better version of yourself.
In this world that I find, where sex is easy and free, instead of something divine, her dreams are something to me, pushing me higher to climb, encouraging to achieve, inspiring me to refine what is inherently for us.
How can an artist who has a strong faith like you, make it in the hip-hop world, as opposed to, just being categorized as a Christian rapper or hip-hop artist? But like you said, Mos Def and Talib Kweli, they're able to be just hip-hop artists.
Yeah, just hip-hop artists.
But they have
a faith.
Reverence for the
faith. Exactly. Definitely. Cause I some people think I'm a Christian rapper. I'm like, go ahead, you can do that. I don't really believe in like categories. I like to be open to everything, and I feel like I just happen to be a faithful person that happens to rap about God, because that's what my life has been revolved around. And I just feel like instead of trying to be too preachy, it's more like you just want to show love. Like, you want to come out with love, because I feel love is universal.
Living above the crowd, written among the sounds, all the stories I found before the style I claimed, before the Lotus was
one of the things that we love to do is to encourage. We feel like you're always encouraging, through your lyrics and stuff, and this is a chance for us to encourage you, because we believe in what you're doing, and we believe that you can affect a lot of people. And one of the things that I just see on you is you're an inspiration, and you're a sign, even to the city of Stockton. And I think it's so crucial. Even your bloom where it's planted, I feel like you embody that. You're basically taking on what Tupac said, the rose out of the concrete, and going against the grain and growing. And definitely there's a lot of depth to you, and I feel like you're gonna be able to really speak into, you know, the youth and really inspire them to be the best they could be. You have a real heart to just encourage, and a real heart to bring up people and uplift them, and that's a beautiful thing.
It's been written in the beginning, ever since I was presented with the gift. A loving God could exist, so I uplift the people, whether they poor or they rich. Oppression isn't the answer, just telling them as it is. I'm just telling them how I live, embracing the pain of sin, though I seek to receive love. My only mission is to give. Sometimes I need the earth to know my spiritual worth. The grind's got me rocking harder than these diamonds and pearls. I've been thrown to the dirt, been knowing how much it hurts to hold high hopes like thugs finding luck in a verse, but not stressed to leave my hood, cause what I'm feeling is good, to treat my brothers and my sisters how a family should.
Where we going?
To the top.
And what are we gonna do?
Change the world.
Art above ground, concretely abstract. Yeah.